Good morning. Okay, so I have all of the little butterflies. Yeah, okay. They're not really butterflies, but I have all the little petals stuck to these ones, or they're drying right now. So then I went looking for, or I went through my little pile that was over here. And I have, these are what I want. This not in this particular order, but I just was matching up because you need two for, each bead because you have a top and a bottom. And I went and I was like, doop, doop, doop. And as I was putting these together, I noticed I only had 7, enough to make 7 beads. Yeah, all of this process has only yielded me 7 beads. So it does take quite a bit of paper, but that's okay. That's, at least now I can hold up, like I can say, I can hold up this. Sorry about, I'm going to I'm trying not to move my left hand as much. But like I was teasing my daughter this morning, I said, I'm holding well over 3/4 of the mashed potato box in my hand. And she just kind of looked at me funny. But anyway, so I noticed I was off, and I can't do an odd number like that. Like everybody has their own little quirks. I call them my OCDs. So I went and I squished more together, and I made sure that I had two top pieces. But I went and I made 4 more of the 4 stacks of little 4. So these are stacks of 4. They're still drying, so I gotta kind of be careful with them. And then I stuck these ones together. I have to squish them together yet, because see, they'll they'll pop up like that. So when they're still drying, you gotta kind of squish them down, and then they stay pretty much in shape after that. I don't know, maybe I just used too much glue, or that's just one of the side effects of using the tacky glue, which I think it's it's because it's a wet glue and it does that. But I found that if you squish them back down, then they're okay to go. See how it's not squished up. And I was at first, my goodness, I can't pull them close and have it not fuzzy. Anyway, I know at first I was like, oh, they're so not even. But then again, they're supposed to be handmade. They're handmade, so they're supposed to not look like they were made in a machine. So, I mean, I like this one because it says she on it. It probably said something else, like maybe that was part of mashed, but it's SHE, and I was like, okay, gotta get that one. But yeah, at first I was really annoyed with, I wanted to keep them smooth, but as I'm looking at the finished, product, you can tell it's a flower, but you can't tell. And oh, when I make these, I'm like, yeah, it's the star icon on the phone too. Or I don't know, but it's a flower. It can be either or if you want it to. But anyway, I had to make another row because I had to end on an even 8. So this is my progress so far. I have to let this one dry completely before I can try to chop it. And you see how I'm not even going to worry about it, but do you see right here and oh yeah, this one was a chicken and biscuit. There are leftover boxes from New Year's party. You see how, oh my goodness, I can't hold it straight. Sorry about that. All right, you see how this one and this one have little chunks? Remember how I said that I like to save my paper? Well, sometimes I get a little too close to the other mark that when I chomped down, and then I get into like an other flower. So that's what this is, but I'm not even going to worry about it because, I mean, if I didn't point that out to you, you wouldn't know. But they're just little things that I noticed that I did, that I just happened to notice that I was going to do. I was wondering, am I going to be able to cut that? I don't think I'm going to be able to. All right. Anyway, All right.